I welcome you all to this next session of Data Structure and Algorithm MCA1 Academics Academic Year 2021 Semester 1. Today we are going to start with the new nonlinear data structure, that's a graph. Let all to join, then we will start with the session. We will start with recent time. We will start within 1 or 2 minutes. Others will join accordingly. We shall start. Please keep yourself muted. Please mark your attendance at the chat box with your name and roll number. Today we are going to start with the topic of the graph. Let me share the PPT with you. Till the point we have discussed various algorithms and linear as well as non-linear data structures like stack, queues, single linked list, double linked list, trees, binary trees, under that binary search tree, red black tree, AVL tree, all we have discussed. Now we are from today we are going to start with the session of the non-linear database like the graph. Let me share the screen with you. I hope the screen is visible to all of you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. So now we are going to discuss the graph. See, graph is like a one kind of a non-linear data structure, which is a finite in term. Okay, means it is a closed one. Okay, please mute yourself. Please keep mute. Mark your attendance. That is a graph for you. What is a graph? That's a data structure which consists of a set of nodes and a set of edges that relate the nodes and to each other using the edges. Okay, means whatever it is there, it is relating the node to each other. Okay, the set of edges describe the relationship between the vertices as shown. Start from one point to the another. That's a graph, and that is means one node can be connected to the each node other node by the set of edges. There can be one or more number of edges between the two vertices. Okay, that's a formal definition of graph is graph G is defined as follows: G is equal to V and E set of V and E, where V of G is a finite non-empty set of vertices. Mean there should be the at least one वर्टाइस ओके देयर शुड बी द एटलीस्ट वन वर्टाइस अगर वहां पे एक भी वर्टाइस नहीं है then it is not the graph, it is not the graph, remember. Okay, there should be at least one vertices. Such a kind of MCQ will be asked that there is a single vertex diagram, can it be a graph? True or false? Graph G contains the single vertex. True or false? And E of G means the set of edges. Pair of vertices mean from vertex A to B. That's the one edge that will be E, A to B. E of A to B. That's from vertex A to B. Please mute yourself. Then the directed versus undirected graph means when the edges in the graph have no direction, the graph is called the undirected graph. अगर वहाँ पे कोई direction attached नहीं है, like the V of graph one, there are four vertices A, B, C, D. Then the E of graph one, that's the edge set, that's the A to B, then A to D, then B to C, and B to D. Means there is no direction as such. You can define your own direction, user can define its own direction. That's why it is called as a undirected graph, whereas the graph edges in the graph have the direction. When there are some direction attached, then it is called as a directed or digraph. Okay, it is also graph as a directed graph or the digraph, as like given in the graph 2. V of graph 2 has the 1 3 5 7, you can see on your screen. 1 3 5 7 9, these are the set of vertices, and you can see the edge set. Okay, E of graph 2 1 to 3, see there is a one directed edge from 1 to 3, and same 3 to 1. These both mean 1 to 3 is a different and 3 to 1 is a different. That's why this is called as a directed graph. Warning, if the graph is directed, the order of vertices in the each edge is important. यानी कि order क्या है? How many out degrees and in degrees? Okay, out degrees means what? उस वर्टेक्स से कितनी एजेस आउटर की तरफ जा रहे हैं, और इन डिग्री मींस व्हाट? उस वर्टेक्सेस के तरफ कितने नंबर ऑफ एजेस आ रहे, दैट इज अ इन डिग्री एंड आउट डिग्री concept. Okay, we have seen that in degree out degree with respect to the binary tree also. Now in the diagram it is there, that is a directed graph. That's means from which graph vertex to which vertex, उस vertices से कितने आपके ज्यादा वापस जा रहे हैं अकॉर्डिंगली, या आउटर जा रहे, दैट इज आउट डिग्री. और उस वर्टाइसिस की तरफ कितनी इनर आ रहे हैं एजेस, नंबर ऑफ एजेस, दैट इज इन डिग्री. ओके, दैट इज नथिंग बट द graph set, that's 1 to 1 3, then 3 1, these both ages are different. Then 5 9, see there is a graph, there is a age from 5 to 9 directed age, then 9 to 11, that's a 9 to 11 one age is there. Then 5 to 7 is another age, and there is a one special edge, means 9 to 9 means edge from the same vertex to the same vertex. Okay, उस vertex से उसी vertex के तरफ कोई edge जा रही है, that is called as a self edge, and it is 9 to 9, and one more, that is 11 to 1. Okay, that's the number of edges are 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Seven number of edge are there in the graph 2. That is a digraph or directed graph for you. Then tree versus graph. Remember, trees are the special kind of the graphs only. Okay, अगर आप ट्री कौन से भी देखेंगे, इट बीन अ डायरेक्टेड ग्राफ ओनली. ओके, हर एक वर्टाइसेस का नंबर, अगर बाइनरी ट्री अगर आप देखते हैं तो हर एक वर्टाइसेस के टू चाइल्ड होते हैं, दो आउट डिग्री होती है, दैट इज नथिंग बट द, you can say, the special case of graph wherein the out degree will always be maximum 2. Okay, binary tree is a special case of graph where digraph or directed graph wherein the out degree will always be the maximum 2, and and the end degree will always be the maximum 1, because the parent node is only one. Okay, parent node is only one, that is the end degree. Okay, end degree किसको नहीं आएगी स्पेशल केस में? बाइनरी ट्री एज अ स्पेशल केस ऑफ ग्राफ अगर हमने लिया और कौन सा भी ट्री लिया, तो इन डिग्री कौन से टाइप के नोड को नहीं आएंगे? कैन एनीबॉडी टेल मी? डोंट बी द स्पेक्टेटर ओनली. डायग्राम इज ऑन योर स्क्रीन. अगर आप ट्री को स्पेशल केस ऑफ ग्राफ कहते हैं, In degree means what? The number of edges coming towards that particular vertex in a graph is called as the in degree of that vertex. And the out degree means what? The number of edges going from outside, means going outside from that vertex is called as the out degree of that vertex. Then in a graph, a tree is a special case of graph, digraph, directed graph, which node will have the in degree 0? Which node will have the in degree 0 always? कौन से node को in degree 0 आएगी always? Yes, Karan Verma, you can speak out. You can unmute yourself and speak.
Root node, sir.
Root node. Why? Can you give the example? Reason? Because yes. Because the root node in this case, अगर आपने G की तरफ देखा तो G की तरफ कोई भी edge आने वाली है क्या? नहीं, because it's a root node. That's why the in degree of the root node of the any tree, it may not be the binary tree, it may be a general tree also, will be the 0. Okay. The same case, you may ask the MCQ, and the MCQ like that, the in binary tree as a graph, in any tree as a graph or digraph. Digraph is a short form of the directed graph. The dash kind of node will have the 0 out degree. Out degree 0 किसकी होगी? Yes. 0 out degree किसकी होगी?
Leaf node.
Yes.
Leaf node.
Leaf node. Yes. Leaf node will have the out degree 0, as like in this diagram A, C, E, H, J. Remember, you are going to have your university exam in the month of May. You now do have the very much good time with you, or more elapsed time with you. फॉलो द यूनिवर्सिटी पेपर स्ट्रक्चर. अगर जो आपको ऑलरेडी मैंने फिजिकल सेशन की तरफ भी उस वक्त भी दिया था, इट इज ऑलवेज ऑन द अवेलेबल ऑन द गूगल क्लासरूम ऑल्सो. अगर अवेलेबल नहीं है तो मुझे बता दीजिए. You have the out of your 50 marks, as many as 15 marks MCQ are there. To get pass, it is very essential to स्टडी द एमसीक्यू. ओके, अगर आपको 12 से 15 मार्क्स के एमसीक्यू आने वाले हैं तो इट इज वेरी एसेंशियल टू स्टडी द एमसीक्यू. राइट, एमसीक्यू अभी आपने जो डिस्कस किया, सच काइंड ऑफ एमसीक्यूज विल बी देयर. नाउ व्हाट डू मीन बाय द एडजेंट नोड? The two nodes which are adjacent to if one another, if they are connected by an edge. Okay, means if there is node 5 to 7, then 5 to 7, 5 is adjacent to 7. Okay, or 7 is adjacent to 5. डायग्राफ में डायरेक्शन वहां पे मैटर नहीं करती एडजेसेंसी के लिए. ओके, एडजेसेंसी के लिए वहां पे उस एज की डायरेक्शन मार्क नहीं करे, मैटर नहीं करेगी. ओके, there should be the edge. Okay, that is a basic requirement. Then the path, a sequence of vertices that connect two nodes in a graph, that is called as a path. Means now in this there is a 5 to 7 is a path, but whether 7 to 5 is a path? No, because there is no edge between 7 to 5. There is a edge between 5 to 7 in case of a diagram. Okay, that's why path is always the sequence. Okay, that's a major point of the sequence. That's a path. Then the complete graph, a graph in which the every vertex is directly connected to every other vertex, is called a complete graph. अगर आपके ग्राफ में 7 वर्टाइसेस है और हर एक वर्टाइस बाकी के 6 वर्टाइसेस से डायरेक्टली कनेक्टेड है, डायरेक्ट एज उसमें है, डायरेक्ट पाथ उसमें है, then it is termed as a complete graph. Okay, remember this terminology. जो भी हमने स्टैक, क्यू, लिंक लिस्ट वगैरह या ट्री, बाइनरी ट्री के वहां पे टर्मिनोलॉजी सीखे, ट्राई टू गेट इट रिटर्न. ओके, एमसीक्यू में आपको ये टर्मिनोलॉजी के ऊपर ही एमसीक्यू आने वाले हैं, ये तय करके चलिए. सो द व्हाट इज द ग्राफ order? Okay, that is a n into n minus 1. What is the number of edges in the complete directed graph with the n vertices? That is like a permutation and combination. Okay, यानी कि कौन से n vertices? Complete directed graph order of n square. Okay, यानी कि अगर आपने यहाँ पे ये आपके स्क्रीन के ऊपर जो अभी आपको एक ग्राफ दिखाई दे रहा है, डायग्राफ दिखाई दे रहा है, उसमें नंबर ऑफ एजेस कितने हैं? How many number of edges are there? Just count it. Number of edges कितने हैं वहां पे? 1 2 3
12.
4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Okay, that is n into n minus 1. N means what? N is number of vertices. How many vertices are there? 4 into 3. That is 4 into 3 12 edges. Okay, यानी कि जब भी आप कंप्लीट डायरेक्टेड ग्राफ की बात करेंगे तो उसमें कितने नंबर ऑफ एजेस आएंगे? n into n minus 1. Okay, again this kind of terminology will be asked at the MCQ. Okay, so please be prepared accordingly. That is the order of n square. Then what is the number of edges in the complete undirected graph with the n vertices? Okay, now we have seen with respect to the directed graph. Okay, that is a directed diagram. अगर वहां पे undirected graph यानी कि direction does not matter. अभी यहाँ पे number of edges कितने हैं? How many number of vertices are there? 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, 5 vertices are there and the number of edges कंप्लीट ग्राफ है ये. ओके, हर एक नोड से दूसरे नोड के लिए यहाँ पे एज है, डायरेक्ट एज है. तो नंबर ऑफ एजेस कितने अभी यहाँ पे?
10.
10. ओके, दैट इज n into n minus 1, that is 5 into 4, that's a 20 by 2. Okay, that's a formula given. N into n minus 1 in divided by 2, that's a 20 by 2, that's the answer is 10. Okay, that's the number of मैक्सिमम नंबर ऑफ एजेस पॉसिबल. अभी आपको एक क्वेश्चन ऐसे भी पूछा जा सकता है, your undirected graph, undirected graph with the 5 number of edges, the maximum number of 5 number of vertices, the maximum number of edges possible are dash. ऐसे भी एमसीक्यू यहाँ पे आ सकता है कि आपको एक नंबर ऑफ वर्टाइसेस दिए जाएंगे तो उसमें मैक्सिमम नंबर ऑफ एजेस कितने होंगे. ऑप्शन ABCD will be given. You have to click on the appropriate one. You have to circle the appropriate one. Okay, that's a. अगर 5 है तो 10. फॉर दैट पर्पस यू हैव टू स्टडी. अगर एक फॉर्मूला आपको रटना नहीं है, स्टडी करना है, तो यू हैव टू स्टडी हार्ड एंड फॉर ईच. अगर 4 होगे तो कितना होगा, 3 होगे तो कितना होगा, 9 होगे तो कितना होगा, एंड ट्राई आउट दैट डायग्राम बाय योर हैंड. हैंड रिटन डायग्राम निकालिए. ओके, नाउ दिस इज अ वेड ग्राफ. ओके, दिस इज अ थर्ड काइंड ऑफ द और अ स्पेशल काइंड ऑफ द डायरेक्टेड ग्राफ. वेट अ मिनट. वेड ग्राफ इन विच द each edge carries the value. Okay, यहाँ पे हर एक एज को एक वैल्यू दी जाती है. ओके, दैट इज द वेटेज ऑफ दैट वैल्यू, वेटेज ऑफ दैट एज. दैट इज नथिंग बट द वेड ग्राफ एंड दैट हैज द स्पेसिफिक मीनिंग, specific value, specific purpose with respect to the upcoming some of the algorithm like spanning tree, like the minimum spanning tree, like the traversing salesman problem, Kruskal problem, Prim's problem, wherein this weightage will play the major role. Okay, this weightage will play the major role. Right now, we can just have the definition that the weight graph is a directed graph wherein, or only a graph wherein the each edge is carrying a specific value. Remember, this value can be the same one. This value can be the same one. Okay. Array based implementation, that's a one day array used to represent the vertices, and 2D array adjacency matrix is used to represent the edges. Okay, now we will see the how the array based implementation, how you can store any graph in the array. Okay, now you will see this example only that given on your screen, and this is the array implementation. That's a 1/2 array. Now the how many nodes are there? How many nodes are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, that nodes have written here: Atlanta, Austin, Chicago, Dallas, Denver, Houston, Washington. 0 to 6, these are the 7 number of nodes. Are 0 to 6, these are the 7 number of nodes. Then at the 0, at the row 0 means the Atlanta. Okay, अभी Atlanta के तरफ, Atlanta में Atlanta से, where is Atlanta? Yes, this is the Atlanta. Okay, Atlanta से बाहर जाने वाले कौन से हैं? Atlanta to Washington, Atlanta to Houston. Okay, now see. Yes, Atlanta to Washington and Atlanta to Houston. See, Atlanta to Washington. Washington is at the 6. Okay, 0 to 6. That's a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a 600. Okay, Atlanta to Washington is 600. Then Atlanta to Houston, that's a 5, fifth vertex 800. Okay, that's how you can write down the values. That is a 2D representation or array-based implementation. We will see the one more example. That's Denver. Okay, Denver से inward कौन आ रहा है Denver से Dallas. Okay, Dallas is at the 3. Okay, that's a 0, 0, 1, 2, 3. लेकिन डलास का 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 यहाँ पे 780 है. ओके, अगर आपने डलास और इसमें डेनवर में देखा देन इट्स 780. डेनवर से आउट डिग्री कौन से डेनवर टू शिकागो 1000 and Denver to Atlanta 1400. Okay, that's a Denver to Chicago, Atlanta 1400 and Denver to Chicago 1000. That's how you can represent the array position mark 0 are the or mark asterisk are undefined, mean there is no edge in between. Okay, that's how we can implement or we can store any particular graph using the 2D of the array, the two-dimensional array. Okay, that's how the array implementation of the graph is there. You can practice it. Then the linked list implementation, that the 1D array is used to represent the vertices and the list is used for each vertex V which contains the vertices which are adjacent from the V. That is called as a adjacency list. Okay, that is called as a adjacency list. सी यहाँ पे अगर आपने देखा लेट कमर्स, तो यहाँ पे एडजेसेंट लिस्ट है. यहाँ पे आपको आपने देखा एटलांटा टू 5th and 6th लोकेशन. ओके, मींस 6th 4th लिंक लिस्ट अगर आपने देखी यहाँ पे एटलांटा टू Washington and Atlanta to Houston. Okay, that is the 5th and 6th location of the array, Houston and Washington, and they have been used the linked list for that purpose. That's the index of edge of node is represented by the index of adjacent vertex, weight that is associated weight to that edge and pointer to the next edge, next node. Okay, that's how it is been done. Okay, now you can simply identify that in the linked list implementation of the graph, it takes the minimum or lesser memory, whereas the array-based implementation do take the major memory. Okay, so there is the larger memory. That's why there is a requirement of the data structure of the graph to be implemented using the linked list implementation. Okay, that is the linked list implementation of the your graph. Okay, such a kind of question will be asked that given a graph, you have to give the array based or linked list based implementation diagram, or that's a like this diagram will you have to give and how it is associated. Okay, means यहाँ पे अगर आपको कोई भी diagram दी गई तो वहाँ पे वो associate कैसे होगी. That is the linked list implementation for you. That is the adjacency matrix and versus adjacency list representation. Matrix means the good for dense graph. Dense means what? Where the number of vertices or edges vertices are less. Memory requirement is always high. That is order of v square. Okay. अगर आपने order of v square यहाँ पे देखे तो 9 by 9 का अगर आपको यहाँ पे लग रहा है. ओके, 9 by 9 v means the vertices यहाँ पे कितने हैं, नंबर ऑफ एजेस कितने, उस हिसाब से आपको वहां पे आपको एरे लगेगा. दैट्स व्हाई इट इज ऑर्डर ऑफ v स्क्वायर. Connectivity between the two vertices can be tested quickly. That is the adjacency matrix is there. अगर आपको connectivity टेस्ट करनी है तो it is quicker. You can do it by using the matrix representation. whereas the list representation is good for the sparse graph. Memory requirement is always less, that is V order of V only. C in the memory requirement, it's order of V square, whereas matrix में V square है या list में order of V है, that is the less one. And adjacency vertices adjacent to another vertex can be found quickly. अगर आपको कहीं भी कौन सा वर्टेक्स इमीडिएट नेक्स्ट है तो यहाँ पे आपको फाइंड आउट करना क्विकर होता है ड्यू because there is a direct pointer to the next edge node. That these are the some of the program I'm going to make this PPT available on your Google Classroom, so no need to go through the program again. You can get it written from your Google Classroom. Now, how we can search or travel the graph traversal techniques, and or you can say the graph searching techniques. The first one, that is a DFS, that is a depth first search, and the second one, that is a BFS, that is a breadth first search. Means either you can go vertically, means top to down, or horizontally, that is left to right. Now, what is the idea behind the DFS? The DFS, the travel as far as you can down to the path, back up this little possible value, back up as little as possible when you reach the dead end, when the next vertex has been marked or there is no next vertex. DFS can be implemented efficiently using a stack. वहाँ पे stack use करके हम DFS effectively वहाँ पे efficiently वहाँ पे implement कर सकते हैं. That is a DFS for you. Then the start and end, like the you can go by each and every uh, diagram, by each and every vertex, sorry, by using the direction for starting from Austin to the Washington, so that it will be like a initialization. Then as and when वहाँ पे आप वहाँ पे print करेंगे node, तो वहाँ पे आप pop up करेंगे जब तक उसका node यहाँ पे end up नहीं होता. Okay, that is a pop for you. Okay, that is a pop. Again, Austin to Dallas. Okay, initialization करेंगे हम Austin से, then Austin to the Houston हम गए. Okay, Austin to Houston directly गए, that is a pop. Then because again from Houston से कोई यहाँ पे outer नहीं है, so Houston will be pop up. Then Atlanta, Dallas, that is as per your degree and outer and path of the your system. That is Washington. That's how we can comply with the depth first, that's the DFS. This algorithm is going to be available on your Google Classroom. Now, what is a breadth first search? Okay, BFS. Look at all possible paths that are same depth before you go to the deeper level. ओके, यानी कि जितनी ज्यादा डीपर लेवल आप जाएंगे उससे पहले आपको क्या करना है कि सेम लेंथ पे कितने हैं, सेम डेप्थ के. Backup as far as possible when you reach the dead end, i.e. the next vertex has been marked or if there is no next vertex. BFS can be implemented efficiently using a queue. अगर आप क्यू यूज करेंगे BFS के लिए, आप क्यू ज्यादातर यूज करते हैं efficiency के लिए. ओके, such kind of MCQ will be asked कि DFS में Q या BFS में DFS, that's the depth first में stack Q use किया जाता है. Which data structure is being used? Okay, that is how the DFS or BFS can be there. I will share one video regarding this on your Google Classroom. Then a single source shortest path problem, that's there are multiple paths from the source vertex to the destination vertex. Then we have to find out the shortest path between them, a path whose total weight, the sum of age. Now here the weight will play the major role. Okay, that's a single minimum spanning tree or minimum weightage tree is minimum. Means अगर weight कितना minimum होगा, like the example from Austin to Houston, like the Austin to Washington, Austin, Houston, Atlanta, Washington, that will be total 1,560 miles. Then Austin to Washington, again, that's a 2,980 miles. By the way, via Dallas and Denver, Atlanta. So the minimum shortest path is Austin, Houston, Atlanta, and Washington. That is a single source minimum path. Common algorithm like Dikskarda algorithm, Bellman-Fold algorithm can be run. We are going to study them at the next topic. Then the BFS can be used to solve the shortest graph problem when the graph is weightless or the weight are the same. Weightless and same weight graph are the similar one. Okay, that is something. Now we will see the one more PPT regarding the graph. Let me share the screen with you. Those who have not yet marked your attendance, please mark your attendance. Now this is second PPT of graph. I am going to have that both PPT at your Google Classroom. Now we have gone through the definition. That's a graph G consists of two set of non-empty vertices, non-empty set of vertices, and possible empty set of edges. Now, what do you mean by the possible empty set? What do you mean by the possible empty set? There may or may not be the edge. Okay, even a dot. अगर आपने एक dot दिया, then also it is a graph. Okay, वहाँ पे edge कितनी होगी? Zero number of edges. Okay, और vertex कितने होंगे? Minimum one. That is a non-empty set of vertex. Okay, such kind of MCQ will be asked. There, the graph can contain zero number of edges, true or false. Then it is a true statement. Okay, because graph can have the only dot, only one vertex possible. Then present, then it will contain the zero number of edges. That is the undirected and directed graph definition for you. Tail to head, that's a tail means from where the out degree is there, and head means where the in degree is there. Okay, remember यहाँ पे v0 to v1 and is not always equal to the v1 to v0. Okay, v0 v1 not equal to v1 v0. Okay, in a directed graph, whereas in undirected v0 v1 equal to v1 v0. That is a complete graph for you. Incomplete graph like a binary tree, it's an incomplete graph. Examples of graphs are there. You can go through the G3. G3 में अगर आपने देखा तो वहां पे 0 to 1, 1 to 0, these are the two separate edges, and 1 to 2 is a third edge. Okay, 1 to 2 is a third edge. Complete graph means there is a n by undirected graph. We have discussed n into n minus 1 by 2 in undirected, and in directed diagram it's n into n minus 1. Example G1. अगर आपने यहाँ पे G1 देखा, that's a complete graph. Then adjacent and incident. Okay, V0 and V1, if there is an edge between them, they are called as adjacent. And V0 to V1 is an edge in directed graph. Then V0 is adjacent to V1, and V1 is adjacent from V0. Okay, there is a difference. Means edge V0 to V1 is incident on V0 and V1. Okay, that's a multi-graph for you. Example of a graph with the feedback loop and the multi-graph. Okay, feedback loop यानी कि from same root vertex to same vertex, self edge. Okay, that is called as a self edge. यहाँ पे हमने देखा 0 to 0, that's a self edge. Multi-graph, multiple occurrences of the same edges. यहाँ पे आप अगर 2 to 3 multiple occurrences. Okay, यहाँ पे ऐसे भी ग्राफ पॉसिबल. आप एग्जाम में आपको ऐसे डायग्राम देख के भी पूछ सकते हैं कि whether this is a valid graph or not. Then these are the valid graph. Okay, these are the valid graphs. Subgraph G is a subgraph of G is a graph G dash such that the G dash is a subset of V of G and E of G dash is a subset of E of G. Okay, that's a subset path from vertex VP to VQ in a graph G is a sequence of vertices VP to VQ such that VP V1 Vi1 to VN VQ are the edges on an indirected graph. Okay, that's a definition of the subgraph and path. We have discussed that the path and length. These are some of the subgraphs. G1 अगर आपने एक ग्राफ लिया तो उसके सब ग्राफ 1 2 3 4 वहां पे एग्जांपल दिए गए। अगर आपने दूसरा G2 ग्राफ लिया, G2 ग्राफ लिया तो वहां पे ग्राफ के एग्जांपल दिए गए हैं। ओके, G3 ग्राफ लिया तो वहां पे ग्राफ के एग्जांपल दिए गए हैं, सब ग्राफ के, सॉरी, उसके G1 के सब ग्राफ कौन से हो सकते हैं, या G3 के सब ग्राफ कौन से हो सकते हैं। ओके, नाउ एमसीक्यू लाइक दिस कैन बी आस्क्ड कि जो एज ग्राफ में नहीं है वो सब ग्राफ में हो सकती है या नहीं, देन द आंसर इज नो। ओके, द आंसर इज नो, जो ग्राफ में एज है ही नहीं वो सब ग्राफ में हो नहीं सकती। ओके, जैसे कि अगर आपने यहाँ पे देखा 2 to 3 इन G3 का जो ग्राफ है वहां पे 3 to 1 2 to 1 ग्राफ वहां पे है क्या, 2 to 1 एज है क्या, नहीं है, तो 2 to 1 एज सब ग्राफ में भी पॉसिबल नहीं होगी। इट्स अ डायरेक्टेड ग्राफ G3। Now, simple path and style. Simple path is a path in which all vertices except possibly the first and last are the distinct one. That is called as a simple path. Cycle is a simple path in which the first and last vertices are the same. Okay, यानी कि from cell, यानी कि from same node to same node अगर वहाँ पे edge है, तो it is called as a cycle. In an undirected graph G, the two vertices V0 and V1 are connected if there is a path between G in a G from V0 to V1. In undirected graph, G is connected if the for every pair of distinct vertices V1, Vi, Vj, there is a path from Vi to Vj. Then it is called as a connected one. कोई भी आप पेयर लेंगे डिस्टिंक्ट वर्टिसेस के तो उसमें पाथ आएगा, then it is called as the undirected graph which is a connected one. These are some of the terminology I also already shared with you. Study material consisting of the books and notes on the data structure and algorithm. I humbly request all of you to please get it handwritten. जितना ज्यादा आप हाथ से लिखोगे उतनी आपकी प्रैक्टिस अच्छी तरीके से होगी। ओके, डू नॉट रिलाई ऑन द ओनली टाइपिंग और ओनली रीडिंग, because you have to get past your exam, university exam, by writing your answers. Okay, by writing your answer, not by typing your answer, because it will be a regular traditional exam for you of the 50 marks at the month of May end. So please be have the practice of writing. Now this is the connected graph for you. Tree is a cyclic graph. A cyclic means what, there is no cycle. G1 is a connected graph for you. Connected component of an undirected graph is an maximal connected subgraph. Tree is a connected and a cyclic graph. A strongly connected component is a maximum subgraph that is strongly connected. That is G4 is not connected. See G4. Okay. यहाँ पे अगर आपने देखा maximum connection H1 to H2. Okay. H1 means what, there is a everyone is connected, that is H1, whereas H2 में अगर आपने देखा तो 4 to 5, then 5 to 6, 7 to 6 to 7, these are the connection. But direct is there any connection from directly 5 to 7 or 4 to 7 or 4 to 6? No, that's why G4 is not connected. ऐसे भी आपको एग्जांपल 2 मार्क्स के लिए आ सकते हैं कि वहां पे आपको डायग्राम दिए जाएंगे and you have to find out whether the graph is connected or not. Remember, your data structure and algorithm subject is totally algorithmic based at your theory. Okay, there will not be any programming question at your theory, so please be prepared to write it again and again. मैं आपको हर एक लेक्चर में बता रहा हूँ कि राइटिंग विल हैव इट्स ओन पॉजिटिव इम्पैक्ट। जितने भी नोट्स आपको मिलते हैं, मिल गए हैं, क्वेश्चन पेपर मिलते हैं, मिल गए, इट इज ऑलरेडी देयर ऑन योर यूनिवर्सिटी क्वेश्चन पेपर साइट, वेबसाइट और DMI वेबसाइट. Get it downloaded and write it down. Okay, not strongly connected and strongly connected अगर आपने देखा then both are strongly connected. Now see 0 to 1 there are two edges, 0 to 1 and 1 to 2. Okay, that is strongly connected. And why that graph consisting of the two only, it is called as a strongly connected subgraph, because there is no edge and that's why there is no question of connection as such. That's why it is a connected subgraph. What do you mean the degree? We have discussed it in degree and out degree. That's the number of edges coming in they are called as the in degree, and number of edges going out, they are called as the out degree. Now this is a degree calculation for you. In a binary tree, always the maximum in degree is 1 and maximum out degree is 2. That is a special kind of graph which is called as a binary tree. There is a structure for graph for you. That is abstract data type of the graph. Okay, that is something adjacency matrix, list and multi-list graph representation using the array, using the linked list, and using the multiple, or you can say the doubly like linked list or 2D arrays. Adjacency matrix, we have discussed that in the previous. That is a matrix representation wherein if there is an edge, it is represented by the value 1, and if there is no edge, it is represented by value 0. In case of a undirected or non-weighted graph, जहाँ पे वेटेज अटैच नहीं है, जहाँ पे वेटेज अटैच होंगे वहाँ पे आपको ऑटोमेटिकली वो वेट लिखना पड़ेगा. Okay, these are the merits of adjacency matrix. Data structure for the list. That is how you can define the data structure using the adjacency matrix or list. That is how the list representation is there. Degree of vertices, degree of edges, out degree and in degree can be there. We have discussed that. These are the interesting operations on the any type of graph. You can see the or solve the number of examples for this purpose to get interest in that particular graph data structure. Okay, that's the alternate. Then these are kind of the representation can be there. Orthogonal representation of the graph is there. Now here the order means unidirectional, undirectional is there 0, 2, 3 to 1, that is 0, then 3, then 2, and then 1, then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Null is there at the very last linked list character, linked list node, that there is no further edge. Then this is called as the adjacency multi-list, where in the mark vertex 1, 2, 3 means जहाँ पे अभी आपके adjacency multi-list in which the nodes may be shared among the several lists. Like here, node may be shared among the several lists. The adjacency multi-list will be there, some graph operation for you. Connected component spanning tree, we are going to see that spanning tree, DFS, BFS, all these point at the next session. Depth first search already we have discussed, but all such things we are going to see at the next session. Okay, now these are the some kind of the diagrammatic representation of the graph. Graph is a non-linear data structure. One more thing, that's you're going to ask maximum number of algorithms on the graph only. Okay, so please be prepared accordingly that वहाँ पे ग्राफ के ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा algorithm आपको आ सकते हैं. That is something Kruskal idea, graded strategy we are going to discuss at the next session. Kruskal algorithm also we have to discuss. These are the some of the algorithm, Prim's algorithm. So with this, I am concluding the session over here. Those who have not yet marked your attendance, please mark your attendance. I will wait for 1 or 2 more minutes. If there is any query, please let me know through the chat box, or please let me know through the, you can unmute yourself and have a query raised. How many of you have attended the Saturday seminar, and how many of you have given the feedback or filled the feedback form? If not, please do it right now. आपके ग्रुप के ऊपर वो लिंक ऑलरेडी है, and please try to present for such online webinars. It will be really helpful for your career, better career. Okay, with this I am going to conclude DSA program कसे रन करायचे आहेत. DSA program हे जावा मध्ये रन करायचे. It is a part of your Java practical because they will be under the practical only. Remember, DS program are under the practical only. They are not for the theory purpose. At the theory examination, you are not going to ask for any kind of program to be write down. They will be there for the practical only. And as far as I knew, already Russell ma'am and Darne ma'am have started with the DS programming at their practical slots. Okay, so please be vigilant and regular at their practical slots also, and it will be using or it is being using the Java script only. आपको जावा यूज करते ही आपको वहां पे वो यूज करना है फॉर योर डीएस प्रोग्रामिंग. ओके, गॉट योर पॉइंट. रिमेंबर, जावा में यूज करना है. प्रैक्टिकल मिनी प्रोजेक्ट आर द सेपरेट थिंग्स. प्रैक्टिकल में आपको जो भी है वो आपके जावा डेटा स्ट्रक्चर के ऊपर प्रैक्टिकल आने वाले 2 स्लिप वहां पे होंगे. एक प्योरली जावा का होगा और एक प्योरली डेटा स्ट्रक्चर को होगा. डेटा स्ट्रक्चर का प्रोग्राम भी आपको यूजिंग जावा ही करना है. एंड मिनी प्रोजेक्ट इज अ सेपरेट पॉइंट. जो मिनी प्रोजेक्ट है वो मिनी प्रोजेक्ट आपको जिस तरीके से आपने कंप्लाई किया है उसका वर्किंग मॉडल आपको उस वक्त दिखाना है. इट मे बी ऑन डेटा स्ट्रक्चर, इट मे बी ऑन जावा. ऑफकोर्सली इट इज यूजिंग जावा. जो भी सेमोन में आपने टर्मिनोलॉजी सीखे उसी के यूज करके आपको है. बट टॉपिक कैन बी और टॉपिक हैज टू बी अ डिफरेंट वन. Okay, that is something. Now let me stop the share. Okay, at the next session, we will meet again with respect to the DFS, BFS, and now we are going to start with the major of the algorithms, complex algorithm like Prim's algorithm, Kruskal algorithm. So please be vigilant and do your home study, self-study very regularly. Thank you all. Thank you for your patience listening. Let me conclude the session.